This graphics mod's fantastic, isn't it? Look at Radwanska, look how realistic that is. Except this was the footage from the WTA finals and isn't tennis elbow in the slider, so let's cut to the real video. We are into the round of 16 of the Australian Open. I am Ian, and we are taking on Petra Kvitova. This is going to be a very, very tough game. The last time we played a player like this, it was against Lee Na in the Brisbane Open. She was very similar. She had lots and lots of power in her service, forehand and backhand. Her precision was just as good. And we just had no response, really. So I think I've learned a little bit. Hopefully we should be able to keep the drop shots going, get her moving around the court, particularly as her speed and her stamina are a bit down. So if we can keep her moving, then we stand a little chance of winning this game. Otherwise, we will just have to try and play to our strengths, force her into making the mistakes, which is exactly what Kvitova does to her opponents. She creates lots of unforced errors. And that's something that we're going to have to look at trying to capitalise on, exactly like that, creating these unforced errors. These two players have met 9 times up to now in the real world. Radwanska's only won 3 of them, with the most recent, of course, being the final in Singapore last year, where she won in 3 sets. Oi. That wasn't very good, was it? 2 unforced errors by Radwanska.
30 all.
So as Kvitova's speed is right down, it is something that we're going to have to look into, although we are very close to being broken here.
Yes.
We haven't actually got a winner yet.
Net for service.
Oi, I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
I think this is going to be a long game. Now she's gone up at the break point. Oh, and there you go. So she's broken us to start us off.
Love 15.
Kvitova's just got such power in that serve.
15 all.
Oh, what a winner! That puts us in the break point. Kvitova came right to the net. This was the same problem we had against Lee Na. In just the power and precision that they have. Just can't reach the ball. And that's done it. We've broken her. So we're still locked at 1-1. Broke her straight back.
Love 15.
And that's our first winner of the game.
15 all.
Or the match, I should say, because that's only our first winner of this game. Our first winner of the entire match. Yes! Great stuff by Radwanska.
30, 15.
That's what we need to do more of. Get her moving around the court.
All.
Should have done better there. Yes, and we hold our serve. We go up 2-1 against the number 9 seed. So up to this point in their careers, i.e. at the Australian Open 2014, they played each other 5 times, I think it was, maybe 6. But Radwanska had only won 1 of them. And it's only in the last 3 games that she's picked up another 2 wins. And of course, with the big one being the Singapore final last year, which was actually Radwanska's first sort of major WTA title. So you could... There's a real argument in that Kvitova is definitely the better player, but it seems as though lately Radwanska seems to have just slightly squeaked ahead. But head-to-head is still massively in Kvitova's favour. As we've got break point here, we're at love 40. Oh, what I'd give for a double fault right now. Oh. I was wrong-footed there. And that's done it. The unforced error gives us a 3-1 lead in the first set. Great backhanded winner. That's where we need to capitalise on. Kvitova's lack of speed. Just like that. Which is what I was trying to do against Li Na, but Li Na was just reaching them. And there's my first air swing of the match. We should have a little counter going. I might have to look into that. Get a little counter going to see how many air swings I do in this career.
40-15.
Frankly, 1 is too many. But we hold our serve. We take a 4-1 lead now over Kvitova. I don't want to count the chickens before they've hatched, but she's got a very good service game. Particularly in the real world, she regularly gets the most aces in a tournament. And so far, we've restricted her to 0. Perhaps I shouldn't say that when she's on serve, though. great drop shot, but she's going to reach it. Oh, that was our fault.
15 all.
Oh, that was only just out as well.
30.
If Hawkeye was in this game, you bet your bottom dollar she would have been challenging that one. Ah.
30 all.
Unusually high amount of unforced errors by Kvitova so far. By Radwanska, I should say. Although Kvitova's done her fair share too. If Kvitova does more of them, we're not going to win. So far, she hasn't. Which is why we've probably taken a bit of an advantage in this match. Oh, that was unlucky. She tried the drop shot herself and it didn't work for her. We've got juice. We break her here.
Net. For service.
And there you go. So she does hold her serve. That was really ours to win, and we blew that. Those power shots, the backhand in particular, Kvitova's just got no reply to it. And same again, you see how she's very, very slow to move back across into the centre of the court. And we just take full advantage of it.
15.
Our volley really letting us down there. Should be up 40 love. Oi! That was going into the stratosphere.
Net. For service.
And she's brought it up to juice. We were up 40-15. And she's taken advantage now on that excellent shot. But we've squared it back up to juice again.
Juice.
We really need to win this. So that really the set will be ours. Because if she wins this and she holds her serve, then we're suddenly locked up at 4-4. And that's not what I want. Forced to put my weaker second serve in. Just like that, she's juiced it back up for the third time in this game.
Juice.
Yes, that was excellent play by Radwanska. The drop shot that just fell in. Had to move Kvitova off the baseline, which is what she loves to do. And we took full advantage. Literally, we are advantage. And the unforced error goes into our favour. We take a 5-2 lead in this first set. Great forehand winner. We can break her here, we can wrap this set up. And I certainly wasn't expecting to be up 5-2, that's for sure. Radwanska just about hanging in there, but Kvitova had her running all over the shop. She was never going to get to it. And that puts up set point. Got a couple of opportunities here. We did manage to get the return, but I'd class that as an ace, to be honest. And that is how you do it. We take the first set 6-2 over Petra Kvitova, and I think we've been very, very fortunate there. Those 19 unforced errors to our 14, so we're very similar in that regard. But we've actually done more winners than Kvitova, but not by much. That first serve percentage has really let Kvitova down, 36%. She should be doing a lot more than that. If she can increase that first serve percentage, then she'll probably win a few more games. Otherwise, we are quite even across the board, really, by the looks of things. Of course, those two return winners, we just can't seem to get a return winner because we just do not have that power to get the shot back across. I certainly wouldn't have picked us to be winning that first set 6-2. I think that scoreline flatters us a little bit.
15 love.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Got the drop shot in, but she's going to reach it. Oy! I've got to stop making sound effects like that. And I suppose it's better than swearing, but... Kvitova's just giving up so many unforced errors. I think we've just been really, really lucky. We seem to be getting into a bit of a power game with Kvitova here. I'm just sort of hanging back on the baseline. And perhaps I shouldn't, because she'll do shots like that and keep herself in the game. And that was a great ace. That's how you win it. That's our first ace of the game. But the match... Game? Match? I don't know. I'm too confused. Radwanska a bit out of position there. And out of position again.
15 love.
I was anticipating it to go the other way. Again, Kvitova's first serve letting her down. Again, those like power shots down the line. If I'm not anticipating them correctly, Radwanska just can't get there. And that's how you do it.
30 all.
Almost a carbon copy of a point I won in the first set, where we drew her up to the net on the right hand side and then just did the complete opposite in the next shot. Not the best drop shot by Radwanska. And we get punished for it. Kvitova could be holding her serve here. But she's being made to work for it. Which is more than I could say about our match against Lee Na, where... Oh, there you go. So I wasn't going to get to that one. So Kvitova holds her serve. Yeah, against Lee Na, we just weren't in the game, were we? It was a real case of, you know, Lee Na was just making us run all over the place, and we just really had no reply. But Kvitova, we're making her win her game rather than unforced errors giving her the advantage.
Net. Second serve.
Those return winners. That's her third. That was a great rally by Radwanska.
30-15.
We really had Kvitova moving. Oh, and even better.
40-15.
I thought the net was going to help Kvitova then, but... Oh, lovely stuff. That was textbook. We hold our serve as well. Neither of us have been broken so far in the second set. Great shot. Again, these long rallies, as soon as they start going into that long rally, it does seem as though Kvitova gets the upper hand, as that was only fractionally out. Another unforced error keeping us in this game. Yeah, it does seem that once the long rallies happen, Kvitova starts to show her superiority, particularly with her power and precision.
30-15.
Oh no.
40-30.
Should have done so much better. And the unforced error allows Kvitova to hold her serve. Two great points there by Radwanska. And that was a great point by Kvitova there.
30-15.
Again, those return winners right down the line. Oh, and that was even better.
30, 40.
As Kvitova's got the first break point of the set. And she's done it. She's broken us with 3 consecutive return winners. That is really frustrating. It's up to us now to try and break her back. That helps.
Love 15.
We take a love 30 lead with that great forehand winner. Oh, I'll give her that one. That was a fantastic play. We've got break point now. And another air swing.
30, 40.
Oh no. And that's juice. We should have done better on that one. Kvitova's just seemed to step up that power. We need to stop her now. Once she gets into her stride with her power, we've just got no reply. Let's get her moving. Just like that, we bring it back to juice.
Juice.
Got to break that stride she gets into. When she starts getting those power shots away, she just seems to do 4 or 5 winners in a row. Oh, and that was out. Advantage Kvitova.
Net. For service.
Oh, and she holds her serve. She's up 4-2 in the second set. Oh, couldn't have been much in that, surely. I hate playing against people with oodles of power. That was great, bringing her up to the net. And then just powering it past her. And a double fault. That's our first double fault. In fact, that's the first double fault of the entire game, I think. Oh, that's a great drop shot. And we just about hold our serve. So we're not totally out of this set yet. Oi, that was just in. Clinical finish by Radwanska. We're heading into the long rallies now. A bit of a no, she should have done better there. As she throws her racket down for about the 5th time in this match. I'll give her that one. I was never going to reach it. 15. Need to get her moving again. Oh, and that was very, very fortunate. I really thought it was coming back. But we've got break point. Oh, how do we reach that one? She's out of position by miles. And we break her back. It's 4-4 in the second set. Oh, again. We can't let her break us here. I'll take my second ace. They don't come very frequently with poor old Radwanska. Oh, lovely shot.
15-30.
The only point we've won in our service game so far is the ace. That's a concern. And she's broken us. She's broken us straight back. And she could win this set. Good drop shot. But she reaches it. Oh, another one. That was a fantastic rally.
15.
And I managed to lob as well.
Net for service.
The unforced error, giving us the advantage. And we've got break point.
15-40.
I would love to know Kvitova's first serve percentage now. It was about 36% after the first set. I don't think it's much better. And we've broken her back, so we are locked at 5-5 now in this second set.
Net for service.
I don't think Radwanska wants to go to a third set. I know I don't. I got no reply to those return winners. Absolutely no reply. Ah!
$15, $30.
22nd forehand error, that one. And yet another forehand error to lock this game up at 30 all. Power shot again, and she could be breaking us. Another unforced error brings up juice. Oh, how did Radwanska reach that one? Oh, great rally. Oh, but the ace brings it back to juice. That was needed. We've got advantage for the first time in this game. Oh, on the ace we win it. It's 6-5. Serving to stay in the match. We've broken her the last 2 times, I think it is. The last 2 service games, so can we make it a third? And that's my, what, 3rd air swing of the game? You'd think after all these episodes I would have reduced that number down. That seems to be my average, at least 3 a game, I think. The unforced error, though, keeping us in it.
15.
Let's start moving her around the court a little bit. Another error. That puts up match point now.
15.
This is our game for the taking. She's going to reach that drop shot. Oh, that was so close. Oh, I thought I'd done it on a fantastic winner, but it wasn't a winner. And that's it. We have won the game. What a thrilling game that was. It took an hour and a half. but we win 6-2, 7-5 in the end. That is a fantastic performance by Radwanska. She thoroughly deserves to progress through to the quarterfinals. I got it right this time. The first serve points won, we ended up doing better. Same with the second serve points. Return points won too. We did really well. But look at 7 return winners. If we cut that down, we would have done a lot better. Her first serve percentage, that did go up slightly. It was about 36% in the first set. But ours 68%. That really helped. Those 4 aces were huge. The winners 33-30. So she actually beat us in that. But the unforced errors 41. That really let her down. And the total points won 75-59. I thought it was a lot closer than that. But we progress. Thank goodness for that. What a marathon game this was. So there's confirmation. We are in the quarterfinals. And who are we taking on? I bet you it's Serena Williams. It is. We're taking on Serena Williams, who knocked out a local girl, Sam Stosur. She won 6-1, 6-2 over Sam Stosur. So that didn't seem too difficult. So we're taking on Serena Williams. That's going to be close to impossible, I think. I mean, if we could only just knock over Petra Kvitova, I don't like our chances against someone who's got even more strength and power. Otherwise, the other quarterfinals, so it's a Svitolina against Maria Sharapova. So if we are to progress through over Serena Williams, we'll be playing one of those two. And we haven't actually seen the other round of 16 matches yet. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back in a couple of days for the next episode in a very, very tough game against this lady, Serena Williams. And let's hope it's a bit more enjoyable for me. Thanks for watching, guys.